Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, JSO is investigating its 104th deadly crash in the county. Good evening to you. JSO says that a woman died after being hit by a car while crossing Edgewood Avenue North at the intersection of Broadway Avenue. News4Jax reporter Bree Isom, she joins us live from that intersection. Bree, what have you learned about this investigation?
Yeah, so some people along this road tell me that accidents here happen quite a bit. I'm going to step out of the way so you guys can see the intersection here. This is at Broadway and North Edgewood. Now, people say people drive pretty quickly on this road, and unfortunately, this is one of just many hit-and-run accidents that's happened within the last few months. JSO says a woman was crossing Edgewood Avenue North at the intersection of Broadway Avenue when she was hit and killed around 10 o'clock Friday night. The vehicle that hit her immediately left the scene and continued heading south on Edgewood Avenue. Investigators believe the car involved could be a red four-door sedan.
I was walking outside to give the customer the food, and then I heard like crashing. The ambulance was coming, and then like in just a minute, the police was all over, and I heard the customers says like somebody got hit.
This crash marks 104 fatal crashes in Duval County this year. 25 include pedestrians. There have recently been a few hit-and-run fatalities as well. In June, a 45-year-old man was killed after a hit-and-run on Blanding Boulevard. Florida Highway Patrol says because of surveillance video, they believe the suspect's vehicle was a dark-colored SUV, possibly a Ford Expedition. The SUV still hasn't been found. There was another hit and run in June. FHP says a pickup truck driven by a 22-year-old man from Texas was hit by a vehicle while getting onto the Southside connector from the entrance ramp of Trednick Parkway. That vehicle didn't stop at the scene, and FHP didn't have a description of it. A 46-year-old woman from Jacksonville saw the crash and stopped to check on the driver, leaving her car on the road. She was then hit and killed by an oncoming driver.
Are most of these hit and runs, are they left unsolved?
A lot of times they are, and the case is usually suspended and, just kind of sits back and just wait for additional information to come in.
Why is it so hard to find the driver in these hit and run accidents?
Well, in many cases, it depends on how much evidence and how much witness information is there. Usually when you have a hit and run, there's going to be some evidence left.
And now, if anyone has any information about this fatal hit and run that happened last night, they're urged to call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. I'm reporting live from the west side of town. Bree Isom, Channel 4, the local station.
Bree, how many deadly crashes have there been in the state of Florida alone just in this year?
So unfortunately, Janice, there's been a lot. According to the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles, there's been more than 1,700 fatal car crashes so far in the state of Florida in 2022.
Bree Isom reporting live. Thank you again, Bree, for that report.